Underway here on bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Murray a give. This is Connor. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The numbers there for Connor in last week's game. 15 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but
It's up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Goes right back to McBride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found, and one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, that it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Connor. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. A loss of 2 there, second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Oh, wait a minute. They declined it.
Makes no sense, right? They just gave up a big yardage play, right?
And now it's going to stand. What?
The only thing I can think Someone is mad at their own defense, and they're trying to teach them a really, really crazy lesson.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Giovanni Ricci, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 72 yards. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
He's got McBride here over the middle. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The pitch goes to counter. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Second and 10. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll look to throw again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. On the counter, it's Connor. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On third down, it's Connor. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And it's fielded at the 34. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. so a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just behind. Against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing now is Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Murray now. It's Wilson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. That's complete to McBride. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
33-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. Screen pass to Connor. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. They were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. To throw, it's Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going deep for Walker. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
1st down.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
is with almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Seahawks.
79 Broncos.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker from 19 yards away. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And the Seahawks have come back to make it a 2-point game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up fourth down. They'll run for it with Connor. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up second down.
2nd and 3. He completes this to Walker. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Seattle.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there, with his third touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Seahawks have scored again in this third quarter, this time the move out in front. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throw left side complete. That's Connor. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Butter Baker with the pick.
And the Cardinals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception. I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
24 yards. And the Cardinals reverse down.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 27.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Nicky Manwari.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Touchdown, Cardinals!
Marvin Harrison Jr.,
65 yards.
And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
On 1st and 10 is Counter. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. He's going to loft it deep right sideline.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
2nd and 1. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete.
There he goes again.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great effort there. 88 yards.
And the Seahawks tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Now Greg Dortch going to bring it out of the end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Here's Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Cards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that cuts this lead down to 13. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Rattler.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
54 yards.
And the Seahawks have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, and I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
To throw, it's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Cardinals first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals.
From the gun, again to Connor. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
2nd and 10.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Murray going to throw.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw out wide to Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And quickly they get to the line.
Gain of 15. And the Seahawks first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Going deep for Walker. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the night. They'll try and throw for him. And the Seahawks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Now 3rd down and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.